Neali. I'm from New York City and I reside in Baltimore at the moment. I'm an educator, but originally a fashion designer and a creative person. And I've always wanted to come to Africa, to move to Africa. When I was younger, at first I wanted to move to England until I learned the truth about that there's no sun over there, no beaches, and then of course the history of the evil people there. They kind of went and messed up the world.
I like that.
I grew up in a household where my dark skin was condemned. Light is right, brown stick around, black get back, stay out in the sun, no you can't go outside, you're gonna get black. Lighter skin siblings are held up in high esteem. And so I just always wondered why my black skin was such a curse, why it was so hated. And so I made a determination when I was younger that I'm going to learn about where I'm from, because the hair that grows out of my head and the skin that I'm in, it shouldn't be anything bad because no one else had to deal with this. And I grew up in a Latino community, and I'm like, well, why aren't they going through this? Why is it just only black people? And so at a young age, I made a determination to learn everything. And in high school, I read a book that changed my life. And it was the autobiography of Malcolm X. The week that I read that book, I was suspended from school. I was standing up on top of a table and I was reading passages from the book. I was a marching band. I did the twirling the baton. And I was on a table reading passages to my band members, and they had a whole crowd around me. And, I saw the fear in their eyes, and they were like, what is she doing? She's trying to start a riot. And I'm like, no, I'm reading, and that's not illegal. And so from there, I really, really wanted to learn about myself, and I decided in college my major was going to be African American Studies.
Good.
But I didn't do that. I ended up still sewing and getting a degree in fashion. But just because I didn't get the degree in African American Studies, because I didn't get that $60,000 piece of paper, didn't mean that I had to stop. So on my own, I've been learning and I've kept learning. And I said I want to go to Africa one day. I thought I wanted to go to South Africa because I saw a play called Sarafina when I was younger.
Yes.
I even cut all my hair off and wore a bowler because I was just so into it. But then I started, learning more about the different countries, and I was just like, wow, people here are giving away their power. But then, as you grow and you learn, you know that it's not necessarily people giving away their power, but people taking it and people doing the whole divide and conquer stuff. So I said, I want to move here and help.
Yeah.
And since I've been on this tour, I've had like 500,000 ideas in my head. I was just sitting here writing and listening to you all about things I want to do. I want a berry farm. I want strawberries and blueberries because I love berries. I'm like, there's enough greenage here to make everything grow. And I'm just so happy and excited to be here. And my excitement was so contagious that when I was leaving, because I'm a teacher now, that my whole entire class, all my students wanted to come with me. They thought that they all were coming with me because they have no fear of coming here. They all want to go because they love Africa too.
Yeah, they do. Wow.
And I'm not going to talk long because I know there's many of us.
What are your students' ages?
My students' ages are 6 to 8 years old. And in the summertime, it's a rotating schedule where I teach first grade through 8th grade. And we do a 100% African curriculum, African-centered curriculum.
That's the best thing I've heard so far. 100% African-centered curriculum?
Yes.
What is the name of your academy or school?
My school is not a African-centered school.
Okay.
But I make sure inside my classroom it is.
Your classroom.
Yes.
I make some reflection.
Inside of my classroom it is.
Thank you.
When they give us things that we should teach, I'm always going to look for black heroes in that subject. Everything from a black perspective for the students, so they see people who look like them.
Yes.
So they have someone to identify with instead of people from television. And I do want to give out an apology to everyone about me being a bratty vegan the first 2 days, about me, having a heart attack, not being able to eat berries and fruit and stuff. So I do apologize, and I have made peace with rice. I'm going to eat everything. I'm apologizing for my behavior, but yes, I will be buying all the fruit. And thank you to everyone that's come out and woke up in the morning and came out with me. Hey. Yeah, I will continue getting up 6 o'clock in the morning to go out. So if you need a wake up call, just let me know and I'll come get you, and we can run or walk, power walk, as long as you're getting out and move. I know I may have touched on this yesterday. I have gratitude because I could have died when I was run over by the car. So every day I make sure I move, and I make sure everyone else moves, because you may not realize what you have until it's gone. And when I woke up and looked at the sky, I realized something had happened, even though I don't remember all the way. And so my helmet saved me, and I know the universe, because I give thanks every day, and I respect the ancestors, famous, not so famous family members, just all of my black people. And we're just so thankful, and I'm like, they had to have helped protect me that day, because the doctor said it was a miracle. And I literally, within 24 hours, walked away. On crutches, walked away from it, laying the bruise, but I'm here. And I want to make sure everybody lives life to the fullest and live their black life to the fullest here on the continent. And Ghana.
Whoa. That is awesome. You're awesome. Now, this is our exercise morning yoga fitness specialist, but the piece that I'm going to not linger on it, but I'm so glad that, here's the thing, communicate. The staff of Africa for the Africans are here to serve. And if there's something that we can do, I apologize, communicate. You were so wonderful. I really appreciate, first of all, you letting me know that your diet is vegan, and that certain things were or weren't working for you. We noticed a little swelling earlier, remember?
Yes. And
we took action. There are people here that can, Dr. Sharita and Ross Okra, and they eat by idle and vegan, and no need to apologize, but that was sweet of you. We accept. But here's the deal. Your well-being is first and foremost, and your experience being mauled by that dog.
Yes, that too. So I have such gratitude for being alive, because I've had so many close calls. I feel like a cat with my 9 lives, and so what I can do for my health is first and foremost. And even though I didn't know why my legs were swelling, I just felt I needed to have lots and lots and lots of fruit. And then I got the sorrel with the ginger, and I'm used to drinking massive amounts of water, but I had to come to a realization, what, girl, suck it up. Things could be worse in this world. Just find you some fruit on the side of the road and keep it moving, because somebody's going to take some rice and dump it on your head.
Let's give it up for our sister. Thank you so much.
And can I tell you just one last thing before I go? Before I became vegan, I used to have severe acne, really bad, and panic attacks, and migraines, and to the point where I had to take the medicine that they squirt in your nose, and the rings, the halos. And once I became vegan, all of that disappeared. I am on 0 medications, 0. Nothing. And it's all because being vegan.
Yeah, that's so real. Yeah. See, there's nothing like a testimony. I'm old school. That's right. Hey, you've been tested, you got a testimony. You need to tell somebody how you got over, okay? Mm-hmm. And your inspiration is so beautiful. And I keep writing those ideas down, and we're going to talk some more, okay? Say your whole name one more time.
Neali.
Neali. How do you spell it?
Neali. It means blue skin pertaining to Krishna.
Aye, I receive that. Ashe. All right. We're going to change places. And I'm going to switch sides.